Well, tonight, NBC4 Investigates is digging deeper into dozens of newly released documents from the Columbus City School Board.
They involve a controversial memo about the task force that will determine if some schools need to be closed. Also, we're learning new details about an investigation by the district's legal counsel into that memo, which pushed for division and isolating the teachers union with the goal of controlling the conversation about closing schools.
Yeah, this is a hot topic. NBC4's Isabel Cleary has the documents in her hand tonight. So you've been combing through these. What have you learned?
Yeah, that's right, Colleen, Jared. And despite multiple statements from board member Brandon Simmons, who was accused of writing this memo alone, this investigation suggests Simmons is the only author. We are now seeing transcripts, texts, and documents that led to this conclusion. We're also hearing from community leaders. The president of the teachers union is still calling for Simmons to resign.
The Columbus Education Association, which is the teachers union, called for Simmons' resignation when this memo was leaked. Now, the investigation says Simmons made multiple comments about targeting and taking down the CEA.
He said multiple times that, he's sorry and that these aren't his values. That's great, right? But, what's the apology of action? The apology of action is to resign.
Simmons says multiple board members were involved, but the investigation shows no other Columbus City School Board member or employee knew before May 9th that Simmons was preparing this document. The investigation says on the 9th, Simmons brought up the document to Board President Christina Vera and Superintendent Dr. Angela Chapman. It says Simmons handed Chapman the memo, but she did not read it. Vera thanked Simmons in a text for working on an outline. The investigation says Vera did this because she saw he had a handwritten outline in his portfolio. The president of the Columbus chapter of the NAACP says she wishes it didn't take an investigation for the board to come out and say this.
They should have said we were in the meeting, we did not agree. It did not have to go this far into the community had they been truthful from the onset.
She says it shouldn't have gone to a lawyer.
The board continues not to be transparent. They continue not to be good stewards, and we will continue to give them a vote of no confidence until they show this community that they're transparent and they are willing to tell the truth, whether it's good or bad.
All 7 board members were interviewed, but the documents say everyone but Simmons cooperated. He refused to answer questions and hand over all requested documents. One of those, a Google document where the, quote, Simmons document was written, would show if anyone else edited it. But Simmons won't produce it. CCS declined an interview today, but Board President Vera addressed the investigation at Tuesday's meeting.
I believe that releasing this report is another step as the board makes efforts to heal and rebuild trust with our labor partners, our staff, parents, students, and our community at large.
I reached out to board member Simmons for an interview. He has not responded. In a statement last night, he says he remains committed to serving the district. He is currently censured and stripped of his committee assignments for the rest of the year. We have the full documents, the investigation, and last night's statement from the district for you to see on our website, NBC4i.com.